It's a fairly jaw-dropping story, actually, in the Times this morning, finding that debt collectors working for British Gas have been obtaining court warrants to forcibly enter the homes of sometimes vulnerable customers and install prepayment meters. Now, the issue of prepayment meters has been in the news for some time after it emerged towards the end of last year that a number of energy companies were using these kind of practices to put sometimes very poor, struggling customers onto prepayment meters. And clearly what happens is if they are suddenly unable to put money in their meter, well, then their energy supplies are cut off. And so for that reason, the Energy Secretary Grant Shapps wrote to energy companies in January urging them to stop the practice. But what's happened is the Times has gone undercover with a company called Arvato Financial Solutions, which is a debt collection agency used by British Gas. And it's found some really quite alarming practices, including, for example, a bonus culture in which there were bonuses given to staff for installing these prepayment meters, which therefore caused them to perhaps disregard the vulnerabilities of some of their customers, people with disabilities, people with young children, for example. And actually, it's possible that some of the practices are in breach of the regulator Ofgem's licensing conditions. The Ofgem has told the Times in a statement that their story is alarming, and that Ofgem are urgently investigating. And the owner of British Gas, Centrica, has said in a rather lengthy statement that protecting vulnerable customers is an absolute priority, and we have clear processes and policies to ensure we manage customer debt carefully and safely. More broadly, they said there are clearly significant challenges around affordability, and unfortunately, we don't see that changing anytime soon. We need to strike a balance between managing spiraling bad debt and being aware that there are those who refuse to pay and those who cannot pay. But I also thought it was notable, Kay, that British Gas said in a statement to the Times that this is not who we are, this is not how we do business. Except the problem is, it rather seems that that's exactly how they were doing business until such time as a newspaper uncovered the practices.